believe November 13th, 2011. I have a full complement of birds. I've always wanted to say that, complement. I think that's the right word. Anyway, this is the big flight cage, and these are my hens. I believe I have 11 of them in here. There's three roller hens, and I'm trying to think of all I have. I've got some red factors in there, several American singers, there's that white bird. I can't think of what kind of canary she is, but she's pure white. She's really beautiful. I've named her Miracle. And there's only one bird in my little aviary here that can, oh, this one's gorgeous if I can zoom in on her. She's also a color bred, and I can't, it's not going to focus, damn it. It's going to focus on the bars. Let's go right up to the bars and see if we can get something here. Nope, this is totally not working. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at her. Isn't she something? I want her. They had a silent auction, and I really badly wanted her. But I don't have a male that I can breed her with. I have to, oops, there she's gone. I'll have to wait till next year and get a mate for her. But she's a color bred. Unlike the red factor canary, there she is again. Unlike the red factor canaries, she doesn't need color food. That's her natural color. And the same is true for the little white hen, which is right up here. She will produce, if I breed her with the one male that I bought, who is, I believe they call him frosted yellow. There's an American singer with a little cap on her head. I got her at the bird show too. I'm hoping to breed American singers because I really like how they sound. I like the rollers, but the American singers have a sweet, very lovely song. But this little white bird, she's gonna produce white babies or yellow babies, and you can't breed white to white. Well, I guess you can, but it takes a lot of skill, because they call that the X factor. You get a lot of you don't get a good result. A lot of babies die, or most of them die. So that's my hens. I have a regular wild bird feeder in there for them, and they have a really big cage. And then at the bottom of this cage, see, there's their little bath. They love that. They take the bath, take baths in the morning and at night, and I change the water twice a day so that they have clean water hopefully anytime they want a bath. So then anyway, coming down to the bottom of the cage, we have my quail. Don't ask me why, but they're really good at cleaning. These canaries, every other seed hits the floor, and it's a lot of waste. The quail eat that. They also eat any kind of little bugs, so they keep the aviary clean. And they're really nice little birds. They're huge. I mean, compared to the canaries, it takes 2 hands to hold one of these. They're like little chickens, and they're also babies. They're not even fully grown, but they've gotten twice as big since I acquired them at the bird show in Monroe. One's a rooster. This guy here, that's the rooster. The only reason I know is because of his body language. He's very protective of the other two, and he's bigger. And so I'm hoping that when these guys are mature, I'll get quail eggs. I don't want to breed quail. I have absolutely no desire to breed quail, but the eggs, I hear, are a delicacy in many countries. They're very good. And I thought, if I don't like them, the other thought is I can hard boil them and smash them up. Mash them is the proper word, and then give them to the canaries, because the canaries love eggs, and during breeding season they need egg food. They need eggs. So these guys will pull their weight. Besides just cleaning the cage, they will provide either for me or for my canaries food. I'm hoping I like the eggs though, because I like the idea of having farm fresh eggs, even if they are quail. But you know, quail are chickens. They're just little chickens. They're related to chickens. They act like chickens. They strut like chickens. They have the personalities of chickens. They're funny little creatures. Anyway, so that's the quail. And then over here is the other big flight. And I've got several canary males. And I've got my finches. Most of the finches are in this cage. This guy, where is he? Trying to find him. Where'd he go? Oh, this one down here. That's the yellow frost. He's the only bird I have that can breed with the white hen. And their babies will be likely some yellow frost and some white. And they're gorgeous birds. They're actually American singers as far as their song. Most of these colourbreds are, I think, but they're not considered American singers. They're bred for their color. They're colourbreds. I'm trying to find the one with the broken wing. Where did he go? He's hiding. He's a hider. He's my most prolific singer, and I don't see him. Down here is Olive. Lady at the bird show needed a home for this one because he's missing the nails on one foot. And he is a, I'm trying to think what they call them, Gloucester canary. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they are, usually they have caps on their heads, but they don't have to. And this guy does not, but he does have a funny little, you can barely see his eyes. His feathers hang over his face a little bit. And his, the foot furthest from the camera is the one without the toenails. There's completely no nails on that foot. And his breeder actually wanted to kill him because he's basically, even though he comes from champion parents and he has fabulous color, he's green, mostly, green and yellow. He's useless. He cannot be shown and he cannot breed because he can't hold on to a hen. And I would try. I'd get a Gloucester hen and give it a try, but I don't really want to raise Gloucesters. I need to figure out what I want to raise and narrow it down. Is why I have so many birds right now, is I haven't figured it out. And then once I do, I think I'm just gonna clear out the ones that aren't what I want. I like rollers, but I also like American singers, and I like the colourbreds. So I haven't really decided what I'm doing yet. There's Little Hawk. He used to be my most prolific singer, but he has been replaced by, what do I call him? The Count, because of his broken wing. And I cannot, for the life of me, oh, here he is. Here he is. There's the Count. See his wing? See how it hangs down? It healed, but it healed wrong. I was hoping one of these boys would start singing for us. So he's got this wing that hangs down. It looks to me, it reminds me of like he's got a cape wrapped around himself. There's the yellow frost. See, males get along with males just fine as long as there's a bunch of them in the cage. But yes, that's the Count, and he's a really good singer. And he's also a really good father. He is, I got him specifically to breed with 2 American singer hens. There he goes. What's funny about him is he sings like a roller canary. But technically American singers are made when you breed border and American, no, sorry, roller and border canaries created the American singer. This is an American singer who sings like a roller. But I've had it explained to me that because he's an American singer, he's way too loud. And he also goes up, he does high notes and stuff that a roller doesn't really do. So anyway, that's the boys, that's the big flight cage with them. I'm getting up, here we go. I got Fauna up here, she's always, not always, but a lot of times she's in the hospital cage. That's Flick's mom. She is not a healthy bird. She produced 1 baby last year and the second baby died that she produced. And I just think she's, in general, not a very strong bird. She's a good little mom, but I don't know if I'm going to breed her anymore because of her. She's not very strong. This is the other finch cage. I've got the parents of the 2 babies that survived. There was This nest had 9 eggs at one point. Only 2 survived. And they have almost all their feathers in there. One looks just like the father, or is he? He's not even out. Anyway, one is dark and one is kind of a chestnut color. So I got 2 more finches that I'm not actually very happy about that, but what do you do? Okay, and then these are my other males. This one here is a fife, and I was really hoping he would sing because he has an amazing song. Fife is actually the original, from what I've had it explained to me, the original border canary. And they kind of split into 2. The border enthusiasts wanted bigger birds, and so they are the ones that the border canary is called. They retain the name. The fife is more like the original border, and it stayed a smaller bird, and they sing really beautifully. They sing a little bit like an American singer, but they have a very soft, pretty voice. This is my favorite male. I've named him Rusty for obvious reasons. He's going to be Hazel's mate. Hazel's my brown striped American singer that I thought was a Spanish Tambredo until I got to know more about birds. She's just an American singer, and she's brown with brown stripes, and this is going to be her. Oops, I was hoping to get a better shot of him because anyway, he's beautiful, and he sings really. He's an awesome singer too. Very good singer. And then we have, of course, Sebastian, who is Fook's dad. Yep. And then up here, my 2 parakeets. Sunny, the older parakeet, he's right there. And Summer, that's the boy. He's still new and he's very wild. He doesn't like me touching him. So that's a 12-minute thing of my birds, and not one of them. Well, okay, we got one song out of the cow, but anyway, I need to change his name. I don't care much for it. And again, another shot of my hens. They have a lot. They have a big cage. They're going to be very much in shape by next year. Okay, that's it. End of video. Thanks for watching. Bye.